When it is the fans who are yelling stuff to the referee,
Yeah.
do we talk to the coach or the school administrator? The coach has to talk to the school administrator. We're not trying to find a school administrator.
Okay, so when that happens, you gotta go to the coach. The coach is responsible, and you go directly to the coach.
Okay.
So then, in some cases, there is an administrator nearby. The coach can tell us. The coach also has a manager.
Okay.
They can relay that information, but you gotta go straight to the coach.
Okay. And he has to stop that? I mean, he has
Somehow,
to
they
attempt
better,
to?
and I suggest you stop.
Guys,
until
we're not
that's
done
the
yet.
stop.
We're not done yet.
So I'm fairly new, but
We're
I
not
want
done
to know what kind of repercussions are there for coaches that either get a yellow card or sent off. Because I know the players that get a red card are going to have to have some type of a meeting with the principal. So what kind of repercussions are there for coaches?
If you give a yellow card to a coach, you will send me an email telling me why and what happened, so I know. Okay, I keep track of that. I have a special folder just for that. Okay? If a coach gets a red card, he will obviously have the same repercussions as a player who gets disqualified. They will miss a game. If it's insulting, abusive language, it'll be at least 3 games. If it's violent conduct or spitting, it'll be at least 3 games, maybe 6. Okay? There's a huge emphasis on boys varsity soccer this year. I guarantee the coaches are going to be very cooperative this year.
Yeah, I guess I have a follow-up question. So I know a player that gets a red card has to, I guess, meet with the principal. Maybe he will get detention or something like that. Is that true, or is that vary by school?
If you get a gross, unsportsmanlike conduct red card, you will be meeting with the CIF commissioner. Period.
Trial board, right?
So in role playing at that, if the stands keep doing it, and you go back, and the coach can't stop it.
Here's what happens.
Yeah.
Stop the game.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, usually you have an idea of the person that it is, right? Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, okay? If you don't, you have the coach get an administrator or you have it taken care of, okay? If you know who the person is that's mucking up your game, let the coach know. That person needs to leave. This game will be suspended until that person leaves, okay? So now the game will just not restart until that disruptive person is gone. When the person's gone, you restart the game.
Good call.
It's that simple. I guarantee you, everybody in the stands and all the players on the field are going to make that fan leave. All right?
The first thing they're going to do, what are they going to do? The players. Who are they going to approach? The referee. Be ready for that. Be ready for that. The only thing I say is, you need to tell me. Tell them.
The only reason I say that is
I'm
because
ready
I know
to
stands have been emptied before, and I know sometimes that isn't maybe the best.
I'm not interested in emptying the stand.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm interested in getting rid of the person who's causing the problems for the game. All right? And I guarantee you the coach and the administrator will take care of it because they don't want that. And they're getting beat up over that now. Last night, tomorrow night, and an Imperial Value next week. I guarantee you that the message is going out. Okay? It's not going to be tolerated. Okay? He's really pissed off. He's on a warpath. So we'll see what happens. Maybe nothing. But at least we know the message is out there, and that should help us. Yes?
Chip, I was going to say, just as we are trying to make sure coaches get that message, as referees, I've been 32 years in law enforcement, and I'm telling you, everybody is filming everything that we do, and if we are doing something that appears aggressive and making the situation worse, the coaches are going to be demanding that something happen to us. So it's important that we always understand ourselves first and remain calm.
Notice the difference between the two referee altercations, okay? One, you have the referee approaching. The other one, you have the referee standing there and not moving towards, okay? A player's coming at you, okay? Yelling stuff at you. You can stand there. You can take steps back. Notice what happens, what that looks like on YouTube. A player's coming at you, either coming to push you or say stuff at you, and you're taking a step or two back before he gets to you. Well, now it's clear. Who's the aggressor? If I'm stepping forward, who's the aggressor? What does it look like on video? Right? So, best case, stand your ground. Worst case, you're moving back, right? Now on video, the other guy's the idiot, not you. So, yes, think about what it looks like on video, on your posture, how animated you are. Are you calm? What's the referee doing? Is he getting agitated? If you as a referee, if someone's cussing you out and you're getting agitated, who's winning? The guy that's cussing you out. If you're calm and collected and just listening to what he has to say, who's losing? He is. He's spending all that energy and he's not getting nothing out of you. He's lost. Enjoy it.
Composed and professional.
And then give him his red card. And when you write your report, use your rule book. The commissioner had ejection reports up on the screen. I have to tell you, they were really embarrassing, some of the reports. Write it right out of the rule book. I disqualified the player for violating Rule 12, Section 8, Article 2, whatever it is, 2A, 2C. Write it right out of the rule book. On the website, there's a couple webinars from prior years ago. One of them's by Art Mitchell. He gave the presentation last year too on how you go about doing your report online, what you put in the report. The only difference is instead of checking the pull-down menu that says Art Mitchell, it'll have my name there now. Okay? But it's a great presentation. Okay? But yeah, have your rule book. If you have a disqualification, take it inside the house with you when you fill out the online report and write the verbiage right out of the rule book. Yes.
Question, specifically, the comment Puto.
Who?
The comment Puto, when the keeper's kicking the ball.
Yeah.
No, they're using
Puto.
Puto.
It doesn't belong. It doesn't belong.
You're right, it doesn't belong, and I suspended the game for that, but that was up north. You don't accept that here at all. Will you back us stopping the game until that's stopped?
You talk to the head coach. You say, hey,
I know what to do, I'm asking you to go back.
yes, stop. Suspend the game. You're not terminating the game, you're stopping the game.
Correct.
You're having the coach go address.
We can't hear what he said.
Oh.
So, on goal kicks, they're yelling, Puto! Right? Do you want that in field hockey?
I have no idea what that means.
Come on, Jan.
And that's what the coach told me, and he was next.
It's bad.
That's it's a really bad word
It's a homophobic insulting.
to the opponent when they do the goal kick.
Okay, so the goal kick's happening. Homo!
That's the translation.
There's no place for that in school athletics. What is it? It's a classroom. It's an educational facility. The students are there as students. Less than 0.1% of them will play soccer for a living after high school, right? So they're there to get an education. It's supposed to be a classroom setting. They're supposed to behave like it's a classroom setting. The coaches are supposed to behave like teachers. They're supposed to be teaching those kids how to respond to adversity, how to deal with losing, right? Anyone can win. How do you handle losing? How do you handle when you're frustrated, pissed off, really angry? How do you learn character? So, that's our role. Our role is to assist that. Yes?
What if the coaches or the expectation not want to comply?
Then the game is suspended. We're done. If the coach can't get control of the fans, and the administrator's not there to deal with it, then we're not going to restart the game. And we'll file a report, and we'll turn it over to CIF to straighten it out. Okay? But and I'm sure there'll be videos of it, and there'll be sound of it, and that'll pretty much support your decision. Okay? Let's not go make, problems for minor situations that we should be able to handle. Okay? But if you have a major issue with racial slurs and stuff like that, the intensity of that game does not need to continue like that.
Yeah.
Okay? That's not why we're there, and that's not why they're there, and that's not what the school wants, and that's not what CIF wants. Okay, it's 8:30 now. Our time is done. I want to thank Alejandro,
Guys,
Dennis.
quick.
Yes.
A shirt for my sister, first volunteer participation, thank you very much. Coming back from the World Cup, you're welcome. Shirt from me, next to Wendy, can you have it? This is her shirt after the World Cup, and my shirt after MLS. Jose, you get the shirt for Dennis after his games.
One more thing before you leave. This is the last night to order shirts, okay? So if you want a shirt, let Paula know now.